Hi Leslie, this is Dita. I'm going to go ahead and show you in a video at least some of the functionality so you can kind of lay your eyes on it. I actually just created this National Air Force Academy Parent Club that I'm doing a similar kind of thing. I've got a bunch of different levels of monetization in here as well. So the primary markets that I'm looking at are there's 87 parent clubs, Air Force Academy parent clubs that need support, functionality, platforms to manage their fundraising, so a store, as well as their membership, subscriptions, and things like that. And we have people, business owners here in Colorado Springs, that have no way to access those 87 clubs in one space. So I'm basically creating a broker site for all of the clubs to get together and having it be really useful for them to use this platform. And then now that they're using this and they're here, then that's going to be just an awesome opportunity for hotels and restaurants and various business owners to be able to get in front of those folks. So the basic idea here is that we have a club and it's based off of memberships. So we have parent memberships, club memberships, and business memberships, and we have our store right here. But in order to use this store for a club, they're going to need to come in here and sign up for a membership. So if I go down here, I got mass mail on here as well, but I'm charging $250 a year, and I'm running it through a membership software. So it's a basic platform, and they get unlimited products, yada yada yada. So you can look through this if you want. It's let me come back up here to the URL so you can see it. It's this NAFA PC. You can kind of see at least the different kinds of functionality in the store. So let me bring this down a little bit again. Okay. So that's the basic concept. So what I'm trying to do then is I have my website. Actually, let me back up. My website is actually a Joomla, uh, uh, Joomla, Joomla website, and it's a content management system. And I purchased it off of Rocket Theme, and you can actually sign up for a Rocket Theme membership, and you get access to different kinds of templates. And these templates, if you wanted to purchase, they have. This is just an awesome place to get a template. Joomla is actually free, but to get the support around it and learn the tool, it's a little bit more robust. It's a very robust content management system as opposed to Wix or Weebly. So if we ended up joining today, how much is it? I think it's $60 for one template. Let me get this loaded here. Yeah, here we go. So it's $60 for 3 months of a membership. I would go with the 99. You'd have 3 licenses and go with the 12-month membership subscription because you're going to need the support from the forum. The forum's a great place. They get back to you within probably 12 to 24 hours on any question that you may have about managing it, and it's pretty reasonable. So for $100 for your Joomla template, and then I end up using for the cart itself. So if I come back here, so you can see how I got there. So I go to store, and then this functionality is actually OpenCart. So you'll see here that I've created a way for the vendors to promote themselves, and I'm charging them for their access here. Featured listing. Now, this is where it gets interesting because this software in and of itself is set up and you can run your own store, and the issue is shipping because most stores are fine, they're robust, like Shopify. You can go there and get signed up pretty easily. But if you're doing broker, you have multiple vendors that you're dealing with, and they're going to be shipping product from multiple locations. It's going to be a shipping issue. So what you're going to want to have is drop shipping software. So essentially, each vendor will have their own storefront. So you'll notice here that I have a place for stores. So basically I have 87 clubs, and so I'm starting to build out the club resources for each of these 87 clubs. And so if I ended up going into, let me see if I can find it up here. Let's see. That's mine. Okay, so this is George's club. And so essentially they can manage, so one of your vendors can come in here and they can just manage their own dashboard, they can manage their own catalog, their own product lines, as well as having their own PayPal or their own payment gateway where if somebody orders off of here, money goes to them. However, you can set it up that's different, a little bit different than what I told you earlier, because what you're going to want to do is decide how you're going to get the money from them. I've decided I'm going to just do an annual fee and they can lease the platform from me. But another way that you can set that up, if I go to the vendors and I manage the vendors, let me see if I can find it here. Settings, I think it is. You can manage commissions. So essentially, let me get logged in here. Essentially how this works is that you can have unlimited amount of commissions. So if you come in here, you can set up different, you can say, okay, this is the name of the commission. I'm going to have a fixed rate. I'm going to have a percentage plus a fixed rate plus a percentage rate. Well, I'm going to have a monthly. I'm going to have an annual. So you can put limitations on the products, things like that. So there's a lot of different ways that you can set this up to where you could put a transaction fee on this. You could do a lot of different things. So then if when they sign up for membership, we go up here, when they actually sign up, that will show up. You can get that to show up when they register for their account to be a commission rate. I don't have that commission rate set up on here because I'm handling it through the membership software that I'm using. But you can set that up to where you can have them pick what kind of plan that they're going to purchase from you to participate on your store. So basically people can sort by the stores, but if you want branding to just be you want to have a unified front, they work for you, then you wouldn't do this. You would actually take off this section. You just say, hey, here's the different kind of product lines that I have, here's my categories, and then these are the different product lines that I have. And if they happen to go to a particular, let's say, drinkware, let's say tumblers, fine, this would end up actually um, being sold. It wouldn't say where it's being. I have this listed. The store it actually is coming from. You could actually say manufacturer that it's coming from, and then that gets sold. Money goes to them to pay for the item, and then you get your commission off of it. So this is actually one of the better options, but you gotta know how to do it. So the costs aren't as much. It's just the expertise in learning how to put it together. So in terms of the OpenCart's completely free. However, the extension that I purchased was called this multi-vendor dropshipper, and this is actually on, let me pull up the URL up here. This is actually off of OpenCart. So OpenCart actually works with Joomla, integrates with Joomla just fine. You could do an OpenCart as a standalone as well. You wouldn't have to use Joomla. And you could run this cart, so you could actually get a theme or a template for just your store as well. And you'll notice that OpenCart has a lot of extensions and functionality that you can actually add to your store as well. But this gives so I would invite you to go to this multi-vendor, look up multi-vendor dropshipper 2.0 VQ mod under the OpenCart, and then you'll be able to read a lot more about it and go into their demo. So it starts talking about the different kinds of features here: unlimited vendors, unlimited shipping couriers, which is important, monthly sales reports, payout reports. So they get all the information that they need to essentially know that they're part of a bigger system, but you get to have the say in terms of how much money that you get from it. So they manage their store. It's basically a platform for them to manage their store. But from the user's perspective, the business or the B2C perspective, they're going to the store and purchasing stuff for themselves, and you're branding you as the business. So let me see, what else did I want to say here? That's pretty much it. So just take a look at those couple resources. So OpenCart, in comparison to their Shopify, And like I said, the pricing isn't that expensive. I mean, that extension's 150 bucks, and probably for a template for another 100 bucks. So for $250, you could be up and going, but you'd have to have the expertise to get in there. Shopify would be just fine, but then you would have to place all of the information on there, and you don't have for yourself for one store, and you don't have a lot of say in terms of breaking it up based off of vendor. So those are a couple resources to kind of show you how to get started. If I were just going to run a store myself and run my own products, I'd use Shopify. There's a thing called PCI compliance that you're going to need to pay attention to if you go down that route a little bit. But I've given you enough information here between OpenCart, so take a look at OpenCart, as well as the extension that I was sharing with you, this multi-vendor dropshipper software. This is brand new within the year, this 2.0, and it really opens up the possibility of having broker sites. So, okay, I hope that was helpful. Talk to you later. Bye.